EMP, digital warfare, hacking. I mean, think about it. That would be the one thing that would instill the most fear in the American people, could potentially be a false flag event. It would instill the most fear because Donald Trump, this war is still unpopular. He ran against it. He tweeted against it. He told Hillary Clinton during the debates that there would be World War III. Yet now that same man, punched up against a corner, is bombing as a result of being extorted, in my view, by the deep state. It's like Muhammad Ali in the background. He's done the exact opposite of what he said he would do geopolitically in handling Middle East policy. Instead, what he's done is escalate tensions. So are we supposed to sleep soundly into the night, knowing that Russia is willing, capable, and waiting in the rearview mirror? And 1 billion Chinese potentially are waiting to invade the United States of America. You know, liberals might want to reconsider the Second Amendment view that they have. God forbid we have an invasion on our homeland. We might even actually have to.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash, double unsettled apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations, all you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. And blessings to the 1/3 that consist of you helps, you followers, women, and children. Alright, your brother Kanakla, I come back at you once again, GMS Tampa Bay, GMS Rai. And as you can see, that was a video concerning World War III by a very popular alternative media news guy known as Christopher Green. And not everything that he says is true, but you know, a lot of his statements and points that he made concerning war and economy, you know, are true indeed. But the point I wanted to focus on was how he stated that everything that Trump has done, how he told that Hillary that, you know, if you would, you know, put a no-fly zone in Syria, that it would be World War III, and how he was just against war. And now, as we can see, for all you Trump supporters, all right, they got the Trump sticker on the back of your bumper, you rednecks, you damn devils. All right, you see, Trump has done nothing but escalated war since he's got in, man. Not only has he's escalated a physical war, but he's also escalated he's actually started a trade war, okay, with China, right? And the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, if you see post-production, you see on your left side of the screen, you see a group of so-called white men known as Edomites. Those are, you know, a few pictures of the elite bankers, okay? And in the middle of the screen, you'll see there's roughly 7 billion people, estimation, you know, 7 billion people on the planet. And 7 billion people would roughly be about, I believe, 75,270,something thousand people. That would be 1% of, you know, 7-point-some billion people on this planet. And on the right side of the screen, you see 10 promises, broken promises Obama made. And the one I have highlighted, you know, I'm not looking at it at the moment, you know, going off from memory, was 10 broken promises. And one of the promises was war. Obama did promise that he would withdraw troops from Afghanistan and I believe Iraq, if I'm not mistaken, but he later on prolonged the stay over there in Afghanistan, you know, pretty much still waging war, still leaving U.S. troops on the ground. So the point I'm trying to get at is that, as you can see, there's a pattern going on with these presidents. They promise they're against war, but then when they get inside of the office, you see the complete opposite. They're just pro-war. They start all these wars. They do everything to promote war, all right? There's nothing they're doing to de-escalate the situation, man. You know, And like Trump, he has it hotter than, any president in past recent history, man, with the big superpower Russia. But the point I'm trying to get at is that these presidents do not control this society or this world, okay? They are controlled by the elite banking families, okay, so-called Jews, all right, which run this world, which are the what you known as Illuminati, all right? They run this world, all right? The president does not run this world. And I'm gonna try to make this video as brief and short to the point as possible. This is Psalm 64 verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. Okay, that would be the Illuminati, man. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, because at one point in time, this secret society of these secret bankers, man, this Illuminati, their strength was that no one knew about them. Now, everyone knows about the Illuminati. Everyone knows about the bankers. Everyone knows about the 1% that consists of about 75 million people out of 7 point something billion. All right. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. Psalm 64 verse 2. From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. All right. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. All right, so they given these unrighteous decrees, these laws. All right, the scripture say, woe to you that devise iniquity, man. Unrighteous decrees, man. Okay, so these bankers that you see here on the left of the screen, all right, 1% of them is about 75 million rich. They are the ones that control things. That's why when this is going to be the reason why this war is going to start, man. It's a documentary out there if you want to further educate yourself on it, called all wars are bankers wars. All right, but I'm just trying to focus on that point that that's the reason why there's always war, man. Why you see a president say one thing, anti-war, but then when he gets in office, he's completely headstrong on war, and he does something to do nothing but promote war. All right, as you can see, the previous presidents, what really kicked it off was during the time of Bush, man. All right, when the 9/11 towers were taken down. All right, we haven't left the Middle East since. Okay, because the elites have an agenda. They want to chip everybody to the mark of the beast. Revelation chapter 13. Okay, this is Micah 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And it is in the power of their hand. They devise iniquity. All right. They go to sleep thinking about wicked things they can do to oppress the people, what orders they can give, what vaccinations they can pass. All right, to give orders to kill people, man. All right. These are the people that control what happens, that controls your president, all right? And war is in their mind. It says, and they covet fields, all right, and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Okay, so when they give the United States that order to go in Iran or go into Syria, okay, to put one of those banks, those international banks, over in their country, man. All right. That verse 3. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil. Okay, the Lord devised an evil against these elite banking families, man, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughty, for this time is evil. Okay. Next scripture I'm going to get is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5, and it reads, yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man. Let me talk about Esau, the so-called white man. All right, neither keepeth at home, because once again, these presidents just take orders from these elites, man. All right. Now they keep at home who enlarges his desires is hell, and it says death, and cannot be satisfied. Here it is. They have all the money in the world, okay? All the resources, they have control of all the resources. It says desires is hell, and is his death, okay? Behind the chemical attacks on innocent people, the bombings, okay? Their desires is as hell, man, and as death, and cannot be satisfied. They can't be satisfied, though they have everything they want. You know, they want to actually chip you, man. They ain't satisfied with having a social security number on you, man. It says, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Okay, and that's what they do. These elites do, man. Okay. Next scripture I'm going to get is Isaiah, the 14th chapter. And I'm going to start the 4th verse, and I'm going to jump around here. It says, thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. Okay. Babylon will be America. Who runs Babylon? The elites. And say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. All right. Because America's the military that they use to, that's their teeth. Okay. Break their teeth, oh God. That's their power, that their teeth. America, they use America to get things done. Okay. America's that war machine. Okay. For their foreign affairs, man. It says, how hath the oppressor city ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked. Okay. So the staff of the wicked will be America, their power. Okay. That's the staff of the elites. America. And the scepter of the rulers. America will be that scepter. Okay. And the rulers will be the elites. It says, he who smote the people in wrath in a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. So when these elites, when the Lord Yahushua come back, man, take down these armies and these nations, man, and we go and get those 75 million people already preserved in their bunkers. There's going to be more than 75 million people that survive, but they ultimately, man, elites are going to be saved for judgment, man, for slavery, man. Okay. And 1% of 7 billion is 7 million people. All right. So I'm gonna keep reading. You know, I have the exact numbers in the post production there. This is Isaiah 14. I'm gonna jump down to verse 16. Isaiah 14 verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? All right. If you look at these old men, these old crippled men, and of course not all of them are old, but these are the ones, these old timers, these are the ones that's really calling the shots, man. It's really making the moves. Okay. So this is what, you know, we're going to say, Isaiah 14 verse 16. They shall say, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Like, yo, you gonna look at these little old men, these old rich men, these old devils, these vampires that just drink blood and eat children. You gonna be like, yo, is this the man, this old wrinkled man, white guy, so-called white man, Edomite? Is this the man that how all the nations made the nations tremble, that had all that shake kingdoms, that had all the nations in fear, man? Okay. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoners, of his prisoners. All right. So, you know, as we can see, man, your president, he was against war. Your previous president was against war. But when they get in office, they sing another tune, man. And I just, you know, made this video to show you that, okay, these are the people that run the world, man. The elites, man, the banking families, man, the so-called Jews. Revelations 2 and 9, Revelation 3 and 9. All right. But with that, man, Lord willing, you edify, give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That one said, apostles of great millstone. Salutations, all you sincere labor out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty.